How to get what you want from women 99% of the time. See, most men are playing this game completely wrong. You think getting what you want from a woman is about luck, looks, or saying the perfect line. Sorry to disappoint you. There's a system, a way women respond to men that 99% of guys are blind to. And once you understand this, you'll never have to beg, chase, or settle again. Stay with me, because I'm about to break it down step by step. Exactly how to get what you want from women almost every single time without manipulation, without games, and without looking like a fool. Come back to the channel. So here's what we're getting into today. First, the exact mindset shift that flips the script where she starts investing in you. 2, the secret language women respond to even when they don't realize it. 3, how to make her want to give you what you want without ever asking for it. And lastly, the biggest mistake men make that instantly kills their power in any interaction. So if you're tired of getting ignored, ghosted, or feeling like you're constantly convincing women to give you their time, pay attention, because this is for you. Number 1, shift from asking to expecting. Ever notice how the men women chase the hardest are the ones who never ask for anything? Think about it. Have you ever seen a powerful, confident man ask a woman for permission to take the lead? No, he just moves with certainty. And that's because he understands one of the biggest psychological truths in dating. Women respond to expectations and not requests. The problem: most men put women in control without ever realizing it. Most guys don't realize that every time they phrase something as a question, like for instance, "Can I take you out?" or "Would you like to hang out?" they're subconsciously telling the woman, 1, she has the power, 2, she's the prize, and 3, you're waiting for her approval. And what happens when you give a woman all the power? Well, she loses interest fast. Have you ever seen those guys who text girls something like, "Hey, do you want to go out sometime?" And then she either takes forever to reply or hits him with, "Maybe, I'll let you know." Yeah, that's not a maybe, bruh. That's a polite no. Now, what you have to do differently is move with certainty and expectation, okay? Let's flip the script. Instead of asking, say, "Hey, I'm hitting up this new spot this Friday, come with me," or "I'm free Thursday, let's grab a drink." Do you see the difference? You're not asking for a decision. You're stating your plan with confidence. And now she has to react to what you said. Women love a man who makes decisions. Why? Because it signals that you're a leader and not a follower. A leader doesn't ask, he expects. You see, when you lead with confidence like this, a woman will either respect it and follow your lead because women are naturally drawn to certainty. 2, counter with an alternative. So for instance, you'll say maybe something like, "Hey, I can't hang out Friday, but I'm free Saturday." Or decline, but with way more respect than if you begged for a chance to hang out. And guess what? If she declines without offering you an alternative, you just saved yourself time because she wasn't interested in you to start with. So ask yourself, are you making her qualify for your time, or are you treating her like she's doing you a favor? Now, while we're on the topic, I want you to avoid making this very important mistake. You cannot do any of what I'm teaching you with neediness. If you text, "Hey, I'm going out Friday, you should come," and she doesn't reply, don't double text. Don't chase, move on, okay? Don't beg her to go out with you. And now that you know how to shift the power, let's talk about the next key. Speaking language women actually respond to. Because if you get this part wrong, it doesn't matter how confident you are. She'll never feel that pull towards you, okay? So let's break it down. Point number 2. So if you're talking to women like you talk to your boys, you're already losing. Here's why. Most guys try to convince women to like them with logic, right? They say things like, "Oh, I have a great job. I'm a nice guy. I treat you well." Or they say something like, "You should go out with me because we have a lot in common." Or, "I'm not like other guys. I actually respect women." Bruh, no. It's not the language women respond to. Women don't choose based on logic. They choose based on emotion. They don't care about your resume. They care about how you make them feel. Have you ever wondered why a woman can turn down a successful, stable guy, but then chase this toxic dude who barely texts her back? It's not because she wants the drama. It's because the guy triggers her emotions, right? He's unpredictable. He keeps her guessing. He makes her feel something. So the real question is, how do you do that without coming across as toxic? The answer is, speak in a way that creates intrigue and emotion. So if you want a woman to feel something when she talks to you, a couple of things, right? First, you want to be playfully challenging, okay? So women expect guys to come at them with compliments and approval, but when you subtly challenge her instead, then you start to stand out, right? Use intriguing statements, not boring questions. So Most guys will kill attraction with interview style questions, really boring, like, oh, so what do you do for work, or where are you from, or what do you like to do for fun? Yeah, thrilling conversation. Instead of asking predictable questions, make intriguing statements that pull her in, okay? Statements like, you seem like the kind of woman who secretly has a wild side that nobody knows about. Or, I bet you were the troublemaker in high school. Don't even try to deny it. Or, I can already tell you're either an amazing cook or a complete disaster in the kitchen. No in between. Now she has to respond. She has to play along. And suddenly you're the one leading that conversation instead of chasing it. So I guess what I'm saying is make her chase by creating a sense of mystery. One of the fastest ways to lose a woman's interest is oversharing. That's the quickest way to make her lose attraction. Take it from me, okay? Once she feels like she's figured you out, there's no more excitement. So if you want her intrigued, reveal yourself slowly. When a woman is curious about you, she's already emotionally invested. Keep that in mind. Point number 3, make her want to give you what you want. Think about it. Who has the power in an interaction? Is it the one who's requesting or the one who's granting the request? Now, the reason most guys struggle to get what they want from a woman is because they're focused on taking instead of inspiring. And the secret to flipping the script is make her want to do things for you without ever having to ask, okay? Now, here's what I need you to understand. Women aren't attracted to the things they're given. They're attracted to the things that they feel like they have to earn. Think about the guy who overinvests too soon. He buys her gifts, showers her with attention, compliments her nonstop. Does she appreciate it? Nope, not really, trust me. But the guy who makes her work for his attention, the guy who gives her just enough to keep her intrigued, but never too much to feel won, she will chase that guy every single time. So if you want to get what you want from a woman, you have to create the feeling that she's earning it. Now, over the next few minutes, I'll share 3 psychological triggers that make women want to give you what you want. All right, real quick. And these are 1, the reward system, 2, the power of implied scarcity, and the make it about you technique. Once you master these 3 techniques, you'll never have to beg for anything again. So let's jump into the first one, the reward system. By this, I mean only reward behavior you want to see more of, okay? Women are wired to chase validation. But the mistake you make is you reward women for doing nothing. For example, a woman barely texts you back, and what do? You double text. You send a good morning message the next day anyway, even though she didn't respond. You keep giving her attention without her having to earn it, and that's why she stops valuing it, because she didn't have to work for it. Instead, when she invests in you, whether it's giving you her time, putting in effort, or showing you attention, you should reward that behavior with your energy. But if she starts slacking, pull back. No emotional reaction, no chasing, just distance. And guess what? If she actually values you, she'll notice the shift, and suddenly she'll be the one putting in the effort again. Because women always want what they feel they could lose. Let's talk about the second technique, the power of implied scarcity. Make her feel like your attention is limited. Now, if you want a woman to want to do things for you, you have to make them feel like your attention is a privilege, not a guarantee, okay? Maybe you've never noticed, but women chase the guys who seem just a little bit unavailable. Scarcity creates value. If you're always available, she assumes your time isn't worth much. Instead of always replying instantly, I keep telling you, take your time. Instead of always saying yes to her plans, make her work around your schedule sometimes, right? Instead of constantly validating her, keep a little mystery. And when she feels like she has to earn your attention, suddenly she'll be offering to do things for you just to keep her spot in your life. Third thing, the make it about her technique, subconscious persuasion. Now this one's next level. If you do it right, you can get almost anything you want from a woman and she'll feel like it was her idea. Are you ready? Okay, so you see, most guys ask for things in a way that makes it about them. Okay, so can you do this for me? I really need this from you. It will make me happy if you do this. And what does that do? It makes her feel like you're taking instead of offering an experience. This is a better way to go about it. Instead of saying, cook for me sometime, you want to say, hey, you look like you know how to cook up a storm. I need to see this for myself. Instead of saying, send me a picture, say, I bet you're looking stunning right now, aren't you? See what's happening here? Instead of demanding, you're planting an idea in her mind that makes her want to prove something to you. And when she feels like she's the one deciding to do something for you, you're not just getting what you want, you're making her excited to give it to you. So guys, if you've made it this far, you already have a massive advantage over most men. But there's one mistake that can ruin everything. And trust me, 99% of guys do this without even realizing it. So let's discuss this. The number one mistake that kills power: negotiating for her attention. If you have to convince your woman to like you, you've already lost. Let me ask you something. Have you ever found yourself trying to prove to a woman that you're a great guy? Maybe you text her more when she pulls away. Maybe you remind her of all the reasons that she should give you a chance, right? Maybe you even settle for friendship, hoping that she'll eventually see your worth and give you something more. And yet, the more effort you put in, the less interested she seems. That's because women don't respect men who negotiate for their attention. And when a woman doesn't respect you, attraction is dead, okay? So the problem is you're making her set the terms, right? The fix is you need to take back control. Stop negotiating and start leading. A woman should be proving herself to you, not the other way around. Let me teach you 3 quick things before I wrap up this video. The first one is what I call the one strike rule. If she pulls away once, mirror her energy. No chasing, no explaining, just pull back and let her come to you. If she pulls away twice, she's gone, period. Because a woman who's truly interested will always find a way to show you. And if she's not, you just saved yourself months of wasted time and money. And now you're only giving your energy to women who actually deserve it, right? Second thing, drop the pick me energy. So have you ever seen those guys who practically beg a woman to give them a chance? Yeah, that's called pick me energy. And it's a one-way ticket to the friend zone. Women don't want to feel like they're doing you a favor by being with you. Nobody likes to feel that way. They want to feel like they've won something valuable. And the only way she'll feel that is if you carry yourself like a man who already knows his worth. Real talk, guys. Look, if this is hitting home, drop a fire emoji in the comments. I want to know how many of you are actually seeing this game for what it really is. Third thing I need you to be aware of, keep an abundance mindset. I'll say less. Just watch my video. The 5 secret mindsets of men who never chase. It'll answer all your questions and more. I'll leave a link to that video in this video's description. Jessica OS here. Catch you in the next video. Cheers.